Hello and welcome to the Carl Blemming channel. Let's talk about absinthe, shall we? Well, absinthe makes the heart grow fonder. I just wanted to talk about this a little bit because I was curious about absinthe, so I went out and bought a bottle of it. Here's sort of a close-up of the bottle. And this is the box that it came in. And this photo here kind of gives you an indication of the legend behind absinthe. I'll just read this thing to you. During the heady days of the 19th century, Paris, absinthe was the trademark drink of artists like Degas, Manet, Picasso, Van Gogh, Toulouse-Lautrec, and Oscar Wilde. To recall the glamour and mystical allure of the green fairy, absinthe is handcrafted in the south of France using only the highest quality spirits and botanicals, including a full measure of the legendary and notorious botanical wormwood, also known as Artemisia absinthium. Absinthe is 110 proof, so please drink with extreme caution. Now basically it's just an alcoholic drink, but it does have a certain reputation, you know, as this was alluding to with artists. Some people used to think that it gave artists a certain measure of inspiration into their work because it's high in alcohol, and it's also made with a variety of spices, one of which is wormwood. And wormwood contains a substance known, I'm not going to say this right, I know, but it's thujone or something like that. I'll put the spelling below, but this is a substance which has been known to have psychoactive properties. And that's why absinthe was actually banned in the United States for more than 100 years. And it's only recently it's been going through sort of a revival. Now this brand, Absinthe, is 55% alcohol by volume, which makes it 110 proof. Which also means that you don't drink it straight. You have to prepare it for drinking. So there's a certain ritual which goes along with the drinking of absinthe, which kind of, I don't know, people that are fans of this stuff collect like special absinthe glasses and spoons and decanters and all this stuff just so that they can prepare it. But I'm going to show you how I did it. I don't have any actual absinthe left, so I'm just going to use orange juice to show you what I did. Now I don't really have any specialized equipment for this, so I'm just going to use this glass cup to mix it. And according to the box here, okay, to enjoy absinthe in a traditional presentation using your collectible absinthe spoon, simply follow the illustration below and then sit back and admire the mystique of the louche. I'm not saying that, I don't know how to pronounce French words. The process of the emerald green liquid turning opalescent when mixed with water, unleashing the green fairy. So the first thing you do is pour 2 ounces of the spirit into a glass, and then place an absinthe spoon across the top of the glass. Now again, I'm out of the actual absinthe, so I'm just going to show you what I did using orange juice here. So there's 2 ounces, and then you have to put an absinthe spoon across the top. And this bottle actually came with one. This is the one that it came with. Has the brand name here, Absinthe, which I don't know if you can see that. But an absinthe spoon is basically a mixer, but it has a flat surface with holes in it. And there's all sorts of different designs, but okay, then you put that on the top. Then you put a sugar cube on top of the spoon. I have one here. Next step is to dissolve the sugar cube with 3 ounces of cold water. Now again, an enthusiast might have a special cold water decanter to to pour over this, but I'm just going to use some bottled water. And what I found, and I'm going to put another 3 ounces, so I'm going to bring it up to about this point. And what I found is that it's a good idea to put some water on the sugar and let it soak in. So you pour it very, very slowly. Then the sugar cube will eventually mostly melt and then pour down into the absinthe. I might even be doing this a little too fast, but about that fast. Like so. And there is a little bit of the sugar cube left on there. I suppose what you could do is just let it drop in there and then mix it. But what I do is only use the sugar that flowed down with the water. So anything that's left on here I discard. Then you use the spoon to mix it up. And there you go. Now supposedly the drink is called the Green Fairy because it acts as a muse for artists and leads them in kind of opens their mind and leads them into areas of artistic expression that they had not considered before. And personally, I think this is mostly just marketing, which, you know, bullcrap basically. It's a strong alcoholic drink, I'll give you that. And it has a strong anise flavor, which is sort of the flavor of black licorice. And it's also very sweet, of course, because it has all the sugar in it. It's there's this legend about the wormwood, and they emphasize it right on the box with wormwood, which, you know, caused it to be banned, which gives it sort of like a, you know, forbidden, kind of a naughty mystique about it. But I don't know. I don't know if I really, when I drank it, I don't think I experienced any of that, you know, magical fairy taking me by the hand and leading me to a neverland of creative ideas. That didn't happen for me. So in the end, I'm glad I got it because I was curious about it. And, you know, as far as whether I'll buy another bottle, I don't know if I will or not. But you know, after I recycle the bottle, at least I will have this this nifty absinthe spoon. So now to end the video, I'm going to show you something. This is a video I made of myself while I was drinking actual absinthe, and I'm gonna mute it while I play it. I think I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm just going to show you this little clip because basically it's embarrassing. You know, I was there was this one day I had a little too much. Okay, I got drunk and I turned the camera on and I just started to talk to myself. I started to talk to my future sober self while I was drunk and try to convince myself not to drink so much. Well, I guess that's all I have to say about that. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I don't consider myself an expert, but if you're curious about something, maybe I can use my Google Foo and find an answer for you. So that is it, and as always, thanks for watching.